Please, is it working?
Yes, yes.
I welcome you all this evening. Thank you for taking the time to come here. We have today the privilege of hearing from His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, who is an amazing devotee and a very humble disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Last year, when I was given the same privilege of introducing Prabhu, during the introduction, he indicated that he wanted the introduction to be short. Respecting his views, I will try to make it short this time. But the difficulty I have is I do not know how to make it short when his accomplishments go on increasing every year. For instance, in February this year, he was awarded the Global Excellence Award for his dedication and loyalty to ISKCON by the ISKCON Ministry of Education. However, I'll still try to be short. It will be just less than 5 minutes. To those of you who are new, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu holds a master's degree in System Science and Automation from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He took monkhood in 2009 and after some time joined the Govardhan Eco Village project in 2010. Prabhu has written more than 51 books. These books are for all ages and for a variety of audiences. The study guides called the Subodhini series is famous and there are 18 of them. His latest Subodhini book is on Brihad Bhagavatamrita. I had the fortune of attending a retreat this year at Govardhan titled Saranagati Retreat, where Prabhu's talk was on part 1 of the same book. It was pure nectar to listen. His shloka recitations called Nectar Verses, short video series, online courses and programs on Hare Krishna TV and YouTube are adored by several people across the globe. He had given talks and lectures for more than 9,000 hours. Now, what is amazing about Gauranga Darshan Prabhu is that despite all the above accomplishments, he remains a genuinely simple, humble devotee and completely absorbed in devotional service. We read in Bhagavatam of devotees with exemplary character, and Prabhu is a living embodiment of those characters. What is my pramanam for telling these qualities about Prabhu? What is the basis on which I am telling these qualities? I will give you a couple of recent instances and then you can draw your own conclusions whether he fits into those Bhagavatam character. If I tell you that you must travel for the next 12 weeks to different countries with different climates, hot and cold, then how would your travel luggage be? Any guess?
Extra weight.
You would have at least one check-in baggage, correct? And one cabin baggage. Am I correct? That's reasonable, isn't it? Well, yesterday, when 3 of us went to the airport to receive Prabhu, he just had one small cabin bag and nothing else. He is going to be out of India for the next 12 weeks with only one small cabin bag at his luggage. Normally, devotees who are authors also bring with them books which they have written so that they can market those books. Prabhu is completely detached from any desire to market these books. His principle is, I will focus on writing good, excellent books and nothing more. He will not take any attempt to sell those books, to market those books, because they anyway get marketed. In today's world, there are 2 kinds of workplaces. One either works from home or works from office. None of us work on the same day from the office and from the home, correct? We either work from office or from home on a particular day. Prabhu has the distinction of working on the same day from office and from home. What I mean is, Besides giving classes physically like now, Prabhu also has many online classes on the same day. So much so that he is busy and has no time for anything else, to the extent that he did not have time to check whether he had a visa to come to Australia. Till he reached the airport and then gave a call to Krishna Bihari Prabhu to check out his visa. One of the symptoms of great devotees is called avyartha kalatvam, utilization of time, not wasting a single moment, constant engagement in devotional service. It is this kind of a wonderful devotee we have with us today, and let us take full benefit of the time he is here with us. And I pray that Prabhu will be able to spend a few more days with us next year. Let us all now, with enthusiasm, loudly chant 3 times Hari Bol and warmly welcome Prabhu to Australia. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurinmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। My humble obeisances to all the devotees at ISKCON Perth. My humble obeisances to Sitaram Prabhu, Muralidhar Prabhu. We assembled here at the auspicious Neelachala Nivas, presided by Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, lovingly served by our dear Krishna Bihari Prabhu. I think this is the third year I am coming here for the same festival. 2024, you celebrated it in July. 25 in June. This year May. I asked him what exactly is the date. He said whenever you come we celebrate. Yearly once we have to celebrate. So when you come we celebrate. I didn't know such a transcendental arrangement. Muralidhar Prabhu spoke a lot before our session. I humbly feel that he is telling me what am I supposed to do. Right? Anyways, I am very grateful to all of you for your love and affection and for your enthusiasm to hear Krishna Katha. Some sound reduced. I felt very happy. Okay.
I think there's something wrong with the cable.
Okay.
So maybe just.
They can't hear that side? I think that sound reduced, no? The background noise?
Yeah, there's a little bit of noise.
Trying
to reduce that. Then it might not work.
Okay. I'll try my best. You try your best to hear. So today, because we have celebrated this beautiful Pushpabhishek of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, and last few years we discussed Jagannathji's story, Jagannathji's Ratha Yatra story. Today we thought of discussing the meaning of this beautiful song written by Shri Adi Shankaracharya, that is Jagannathastakam. Are you happy with this arrangement? How many of you know this song already? Okay, some 30-40% of you. So let's sing this song and also discuss its meaning line by line, word by word, so that when we sing this song, we become more prayerful. So we may sing so many wonderful Vaishnava bhajans. We may even chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the form of singing or in the form of japa. But the effectiveness of our singing or chanting also depends on how well we are meditating on the meaning of the mantra we are chanting. There are 6 wonderful keys to improve the quality of our chanting or singing the names of the Lord. They're written by Srila Sanatana Goswami. You can find that shloka in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. So that shloka says, Manaha samharanam shaucham maunam mantrartha chintanam avyagratvam anirvedo japa sampatti hetavaha. Maybe another time we'll discuss the meaning of all these 6 elements of increasing our absorption in chanting. But one thing that I want to highlight in this moment is mantrartha chintanam. Mantra artha chintanam means to meditate on the meaning of the mantra we are chanting. When we're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, we might do like that. Fast paced chanting, 2x speed chanting. So when we are chanting, we may complete our rounds, but we should also prioritize meditating on the meaning of the mantra we are chanting. Thus we can be more prayerful. What do you mean when you say Hare Krishna Mahamantra in your japa? What is the meaning that Srila Prabhupada taught us? Anyone? Yes, Prabhu.
Please engage me in your loving devotion.
Yes. Oh, Srimati Radharani. Oh, Supreme Lord Krishna. Please engage me in your service. Right? We are begging for seva while chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Similarly, we sing so many Vaishnava bhajans in different tunes, in different melodies. Melody is wonderful. That helps in absorbing in the holy name or the prayer. But along with a sweet, nicely sung melody, if you also know the meaning and if you also meditate on the meaning, if you recollect that meaning, and if you mean what we are singing, if you mean what we are saying, then we can enter into the mood of the prayer well. So, with this in mind, let us try to discuss the meaning of Jagannathastakam. How many hundreds and thousands of times we must have said, Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagatmi Bhavatu Me. So let's say it now, today also, but with a deeper absorption. Of course, I'm sure many of the devotees here have been meditating on the meaning, but we need to meditate on the meaning repeatedly. That's the whole purpose of today's session. So first, shloka. Kadachit kalindita tavi pina sangita karavo. You can see the song in your phones. I think in 2026, apart from small children, everybody must be having a smartphone, right? I don't know whether you have Vaishnava Songs app or not. There are many. Instagram app definitely will be there. But along with that, if you have a Vaishnava Songs app, please open this Kadachit Kalindi Tata. Official name is Sri Jagannathastakam. So now let's recite. Kadachit Kalindi Tata Vipina Sangita Karavo. Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala swada madhupa. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesharchita Pado. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. First. Kadachit kalindita tavi pina sangita karavo. Kadachit kalindi tata. Kalindi means Yamuna river in Vrindavan. Who is Jagannath ji? He is Krishna himself. So here Krishna is being glorified, and that Krishna and Jagannath ji are same. Sei Gaura, sei Krishna, sei Jagannath. So what does Krishna do? What does Jagannath Krishna do? Kadachit kalindita tavi pina sangita karavo. Jagannath ji or Lord Krishna has this beautiful most enchanting flute, and he starts playing that flute while moving on the bank of Kalindi. Kalindi Tata means on the bank of Kalindi. Kadachit, sometimes. On the bank of Kalindi. Vipina Sangeeta Karavo. He makes such beautiful, mesmerizing melodies. He plays such beautiful ragas, such melodies, that even the great masters of musical science also become mesmerized hearing those ragas. Even Vishnu becomes mesmerized. Even Indra, Brahma, Shiva, they all become mesmerized hearing these beautiful songs of Jagannath, of Lord Krishna on the bank of Yamuna. And Sukadeva Goswami describes one full chapter in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 21st chapter. What is it called officially? Anyone knows? 10th canto, 21st chapter. Venu Gita, correct. So he describes this Venu Gita. Venu Gita means the song of Krishna's flute. So Krishna plays his flute in such a mesmerizing manner that even great masters of musical science also become attracted and addicted to that song. Kadachit kalindi tatavi pina sangeeta karavo Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala swada madhupa. Mudabhiri nari. Nari. Nari means a woman. Who are the women described here? Abhiri nari. The Vraja gopis. Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala. Vadana means face. Kamala means lotus. The beautiful faces of all the gopis of Vrindavan are compared to lotuses. Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala aswadana madhupa. Madhupa is a bee, bumblebee. Aswadana means relishing. So here Krishna or Jagannathji is compared to that beautiful bumblebee that relishes the nectar in lotuses. And what are the lotuses? The gopis. So gopis of Vrindavan and their beautiful faces are compared to Kamala. They are compared to lotuses, and Krishna is like that bumblebee that relishes the nectar in that lotuses. Basically, the beauty of the gopis is meant for Krishna to relish, Krishna to enjoy. And sometimes Krishna may be compared to a lotus, and the gopis may be compared to bees. They relish each other's beauty, right? That is completely spiritual beauty. There is no material beauty. In this material world, there may be some young boys and young girls, they may enjoy seeing each other's beauty, but that's on a material plane, and that attraction will not last for long. The beauty of the face of a young man or a young woman will fade away as they become older, right? Beauty is gone. But Krishna's beauty is eternal. Eternally, Krishna is a sweet 15, 16-year-old boy. Eternally, Srimati Radharani is a very beautiful, young, sweet 16 or 15 or 14-year-old girl, right? So their beauty is ever fresh, and they enliven each other with their beautiful spiritual beauties, spiritual beautiful faces. So here in the first line, Krishna's flute song is glorified. In the second line, Krishna's activity of relishing the beauty of the gopis is glorified. In the third line, Rama Shambhu Brahma Varapati Ganesharchita Pado. Rama is Lakshmi Devi. Shambhu means Lord Shiva. Brahma, all of you know. Amara means all the heavenly devatas. Devatas. So Rama Shambhu Brahma Amarapati. Amarapati is the king of all the devatas, that is Indra. So all these personalities offer obeisances to the lotus feet of Krishna, of Jagannathji. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesha Archita Pado. Ganesha Archita Pado. Ganesh is also added there. Gana Isha is the master of all the Pramatha Ganas next to Lord Shiva. He also offers obeisances, right? Pado, the lotus feet of the Lord, are worshipped by all these great universal celebrities, all the great personalities. Natasmate Natha Sadangri Pankajam Virincha Vairincha Surendra Vanditam Parayanam kshemam ihechhatam param nayatra kalah prabhavet parah prabho. In the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it's mentioned by the Dwarkavasis that Krishna's lotus feet are worshipped by even great devatas like Brahma and Brahma's sons. Virinchi is Brahma. Vairinchi means Brahma's sons like Shiva, Narada Muni, four Kumaras, and many descendants of Brahma. Virincha, Vairincha, Surendra Vanditam. All of them offer obeisances to the Lord's lotus feet. And great yogis meditate on Krishna's lotus feet. Dhyana avasthita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino yasyantam na vidursura suraganaha devaya tasmai namaha. Dhyana avasthita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino. Great yogis, great meditators meditate on the lotus feet of the Lord within their hearts. That is the glory of Jagannathji. Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. May that beautiful Jagannathji be the object of my vision. That's the meaning of the first sloka. Is it clear? Let's recite once again. Kadachit kalindita tavipina sangita karavo Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala svada madhupa Rama Shambhu Brahma Varapati Ganesha Chita Pado Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu. Second is another beautiful shloka. Bhuje savye vedum shirasi shikhi pucham katitate Bhuje savye vedum shirasi shikhi pucham katitate Bhuje savye vedum shirasi shikhi pucham katitate Dukulam netrante sahachara kataksham vidadhate Dukulam netrante sahachara kataksham vidadhate Sada Srimad Vrindavan Vasati Lila Parichayo Sada Srimad Vrindavan Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me Bhuje savye vedum sirasi sikhi pucham katitate Bhuje savye venum. Savye is left. So Krishna holds a venu, a beautiful flute in his left hand. Bhuje savye venum. So apart from holding flute in his left hand, Sirasi shikhi pucham katitate. Sirasi shikhi pucham. On his head, there is a beautiful resplendent peacock feather. Shining peacock feather. That's like a rainbow. You know why Krishna wears peacock feather? We discussed it several times. So one reason why Krishna wears peacock feather is a peacock offered that peacock feather as a gift to Krishna, being impressed by Krishna's wonderful flute song and dance, right? And also, Srimati Radharani has a pet peacock. To impress Srimati Radharani, Krishna wears a peacock feather from that peacock only. Right? Krishna's body is like a dark monsoon cloud. And Krishna's dhoti is like lightning. Yellow dhoti is like lightning. And Krishna's smiles and glances upon his devotees, they are like sweet showers of nectar or rain. So clouds are there, rain is there, lightning is there. What's missing? Rainbow. And that rainbow is peacock feather. See Krishna, that's like seeing monsoon. In monsoon, clouds are there, rain is there, lightning is there, sometimes rainbow is also there. So that is Krishna. And one more thing, when Srimati Radharani and Krishna sit together or stand together, Srimati Radharani looks like lightning because her complexion is golden yellow. Golden complexion Srimati Radharani. What is that? Shloka. Tadit suvarna champaka pradipta gaura vigrahe mukha prabha parasta koti sharadendu mandale. Tadit suvarna means champaka. Srimati Radharani's complexion is like that of a shining champaka flower, right? So, Radharani looks like lightning, and Krishna's body is like a dark monsoon cloud, right? Naumidhyate brava pushe taditambaraya gunjavatam saparipichala sanmukhaya. Abrava pushe, Krishna's body has the complexion of a dark monsoon cloud. So, we see that cloud is there in the form of Krishna, lightning is there in the form of Radharani, and the combined smiles and glances of Radha and Krishna are compared to showers of rain. And to give the rainbow effect, there is this beautiful peacock feather. Right? One more reason you want? The eyes of the gopis, they are like unblinking peacock feathers. There are eyes on peacock feathers also. There are eyes for the gopis also. So do the eyes on peacock feather blink? They don't blink. Similarly, the gopis' eyes also, whenever they come in front of Krishna, they don't blink. Because they feel millions of yugas of separation from Krishna within one eye blink period. We keep blinking our eyes hundreds of times in a day, but we don't see any discontinuity in our vision. Only when we close our eyes and then sleep, we don't see anything. But as when we are seeing, we may blink our eyes so many times, but we don't see any discontinuity in vision. Because that's very insignificant, fraction of second eye blink period. But even that one eye blinking period also, you see the gopis feel tremendous amount of separation from Krishna. Therefore they don't blink their eyes, they close their eyes. They open their eyes and they see Krishna whenever they come in front of Krishna. So those unblinking eyes of the gopis are compared to peacock feathers. And Krishna is also addicted to seeing the eyes of the gopis. So to always remember those gopis and their loving eyes that are glancing upon him, Krishna wears a peacock feather. No, Krishna wears multiple peacock feathers. Have you seen Krishna wearing multiple peacock feathers? Because there are multiple gopis. Right? So, fullendi varakanti mindu vadanam barhavatam sapriyam Shrivatsanka mudara kaustubhadharam pitambaram sundaram Gopinam nayanotpalarchitatanum gopasanghavritam Govindam kalavenu divyanga bhusham bhaje. In this sloka there is this one little line, one long line that says Gopinam nayanotpalarchitatanum. Krishna's body is constantly worshipped by or bathed by the utpala flowers of gopis' glances. Gopis' glances are compared to the flowers. And these flowers are bathing Krishna. Just like you bathed Jagannathji till now with flowers, flower petals, Krishna is also bathed by the flowers or flower petals of gopis' glances constantly. Every day Pushabhishek for Krishna. Right? But those flowers are the glances, loving glances, affectionate glances of gopis. Right? So coming back to the shloka, Bhuje savye vedum sirasi sikhi pucham katitate. Bhuje savye vedum means he's playing flute. Shirasi sikhi pucham means he's wearing a beautiful peacock feather on his head. Katitate dukulam. And Krishna is wearing a waist cloth. How many of you dress Radha Krishna deities at your home? Some of you must be having deities, right? So you tie a waist cloth on Krishna's waist, right? So generally, according to I think Gopal Champu or one book, Krishna wears a yellow dhoti and he wears a reddish waistcloth, kamarpatti, waistcloth. Especially when he was lifting this Giriraj Govardhan mountain, there the description is given. Krishna is wearing yellow dhoti and there is a red turban cloth, a red waistcloth. So bhuje savye vedum shirasi sikhi pucham katitate dukulam netrante sahajara kataksham vidadhate. Dukulam netrante sahajara kataksham. Netra is eyes. Netrante means ends of eyes, edges of eyes. Basically, he showers sidelong glances on gopis and also on all his devotees. Even though Krishna is walking in certain direction, if there are some devotees standing there, he showers sidelong glances on the devotees. And those sidelong glances are like kataksha. Kataksha means great blessings upon devotees. Sahachara kataksham vidadhati. Then last line, third line. Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasati Leela Parichayo. Thus Krishna stays in Vrindavan. Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasati. He always stays in Vrindavan. Vrindavanam Parityajya Padamekam Nagachati. He doesn't step outside Vrindavan. As a part of pastime, of course, Krishna went along with Akrura to Mathura, apparently leaving Vrindavan, but his heart is always in Vrindavan. In spirit, he is always present in Vrindavan. Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasati means he is always staying in Vrindavan. Leela Parichayo, he is manifesting such beautiful, enchanting leelas while staying in Vrindavan. Of all the leelas of Krishna in the entire cosmic manifestation, the leelas that he performed in Vrindavan Dham are really sweet, extremely sweet. Leela Parichaya. Satyavrata Muni says, I think many of you must be knowing Damodarashtakam. Iti driksva leelabhirananda kunde swaghosham nimajjantam akhyaapayantam. Iti driksva leelabhir. By performing such enchanting leelas, what does Krishna do? Ananda kunde swaghosham nimajjantam. He is immersing all his dear devotees in pools of bliss, in lakes of ecstasy. Right? That's what Krishna is doing while performing so many such sweet, enchanting leelas in Vrajabhumi. So, Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatumi. Clear the meaning of the second shloka? Let's recite once again. Bhuje savye vedum sirasi sikhe pucham katitate dukulam netrante sahachara kataksham vidadhate. Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasati Leela Parichayo. Jagannathastakam Nayana Pathagami. Third. Mahambodhe stire kanaka ruchire nila shikhare. 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 Vasan prasadanta sahaja bala bhadrena balina. 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 Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasardo. Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasardo. Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasardo. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Let's see the meaning of the third shloka. Shankaracharya says, Maham bodhe stire kanaka ruchire nila shikhare. Maham bodhe. Maha Ambodhi. Ambodhi means ocean. Maha Ambodhi means great ocean. Maham bodhe stira means the shore of that great ocean. Maham bodhe stire kanaka ruchire nila shikhare. Nila shikhare means a blue mountain. Nila means blue. Shikhara means top of a mountain. Mountain peak. Right? Kanaka ruchira. This blue mountain, the peak of this blue mountain has a golden hue. Kanaka ruchira. Blue mountain with a golden hue. Just imagine. Maham bodhe stire kanaka ruchire nila shikhare. On the bank of this great ocean, there is a blue mountain, and the peak of that blue mountain is having a golden hue. Clear? And Jagannath stays there. Next line. Vasan prasadanta sahaja bala bhadrena balina. Vasan means Jagannath stays there. Vasan prasadanta. He has a very wonderful abode there. In that abode, he stays there. Vasan prasadanta sahaja. Sahaja means one who is born along with oneself. That refers to a brother or a sister, right? So he stays along with his siblings, along with Balaramji also. Sahaja balabhadrena balina. Balabhadra is Bali. Balina means he is very strong. So Jagannathji resides on the bank of this great ocean, on the peak of this bluish mountain that has golden hue, and he stays along with his strong brother Balaram. And who else stays along with Jagannathji apart from Balaram? Subhadra. Where does she stay? In the middle. You see this? Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasardo. Subhadra madhyastha. Between these two brothers there is a sister. That is Subhadra. Subhadra madhyastha in the middle. Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva avasarado. Sakala sura means all the devatas are doing sevas to these three personalities. Jagannathji stays along with his brother Balaram and sister Subhadra, and all the devatas come and offer obeisances to him, prayers to him, services to him. Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Clear? Very simple meaning. Next, fourth. Third is very fast. Fourth. Kripa Paravarasa Jala Jala Dashreni Ruchiro. Kripa Paravarasa Jala Jala Dashreni Ruchiro. Kripa Paravarasa Jala Jala Dashreni Ruchiro. Ramavani Rama Spurada Mala Pankhe Ruhamukha. 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 Surendra Radhya Shruti Gana Sikha Gita Charito. 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 Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. He says in the fourth sloka, Kripa Paravarasa Jala Jalada Shreni Ruchiro. Kripa Paravara means Jagannath ji is an ocean of mercy. Ocean of mercy. Kripa Paravara. Sa Jala Jalada Shreni Ruchiro. Another beautiful comparison given here is Jala means water. Jalada means that which gives water. Whichever gives water can be called Jalada, but many times the word Jalada refers to a cloud that provides water. Right? Jalada Shreni. Shreni means a group. Right? So here Jagannath is not only compared to an ocean of mercy, he is also compared to cloud of mercy. Right? So cloud, there are groups of clouds in monsoon season that provide rains, isn't it? So Jagannath is compared to Jalada Shreni, groups of clouds that shower the nectarian rains of mercy upon the conditioned souls. Right? So many forms of the Lord manifest in the form of deities to receive worship from devotees and to also bless them. So many devotees can go to these deities and receive mercy through their glances, through their smiles. But Jagannath's deity is special. While all the devotees go to other deities, Jagannath deity comes to devotees. He comes out of the temple and he goes on a big yatra, Ratha Yatra, and he gives darshan to all the deities, all the devotees. And even conditioned souls who are not inclined to come to temple also. And by the mercy of His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, our beloved Acharya, that Jagannath ji, Baladev, Subhadra, they're giving darshan to everyone in different countries also. Right? So not only those who come to Jagannath Rath Yatra in Puri Dham, even Jagannath ji is going out of his temple in multiple places in the entire world and giving darshan to everyone. Although people are not inclined to take darshan of Jagannath ji by coming to a temple. That's why Kripa Paravara, his mercy is compared to a great ocean. His mercy is also compared to groups of clouds. Kripa Paravara sa jala jala dasredi ruchiro. Ruchira, very beautiful. The most beautiful concept is anything that is beautiful is not just physically beautiful. It is the spiritual beauty. It's a beauty of the heart. Yes, Krishna's form is definitely beautiful. Jagannath's form is definitely beautiful. If there is something more beautiful than that, that is the Lord's heart. Right? Ultimately, the heart is very beautiful. The Prabhupada writes in one purport in the 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 24th chapter. Lord Shiva glorifies Krishna as Sarva Saundarya Sangraham, collection of all beauties. So Prabhupada writes that what exactly is this beauty of the Lord? Why is the Lord called Sarva Saundarya Sangraham or collection of all beauties? Not just because he is physically beautiful, that's definitely there, but that is the beauty of his heart, which is revealed when he tries his best to glorify his devotees. Krishna gives more credit to his devotees than he takes for himself. That is the beauty of Krishna's heart. That's why he is Sarva Saundarya Sangraham. Not only physical, visible beauties, but Krishna is the collection of the invisible beauties like empathy, sympathy, giving credit to his devotees, highlighting them, doing the needful to encourage them, keep them enlivened, keep them enlightened. So the affection that the Lord has towards his devotees is the greatest aspect of his beauty. Kripa Paravarasa Jala Jala Dashredi Ruchiro. This line begins with Kripa and ends with Ruchira. Ruchira is generally understood as beauty, but the beauty is not the form. It is Kripa. His beauty, his mercy is very beautiful. His accomodativeness is beautiful. His forgiveness is beautiful. And his mercy, compassion upon his devotees is beautiful. Kripa paravarasa jala jalada shredi ruchiro. Next line. Rama Vani Rama Spurada Mala Pankheruha Mukha. Rama is Lakshmi Devi. Vani is Saraswati Devi. Rama Vani Rama Spurada Mala Pankheruha Mukha. So the Lord's beauty is compared to Amala Pankheruha. Panka is what? Dirt. Pankheruha means that which is born out of dirt, which is lotus. Right? Lotus is born out of dirt. Pankheruha Mukha means Jagannathji has a lotus-like face. His beautiful face resembles a beautiful lotus. Namaha Pankajanabhaya, Namaha Pankajamalini, Namaha Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangharaya. The lotus is everywhere, but his face is like lotus. And this lotus-like face of the Lord gives great pleasure to Rama and Vani both. Lakshmi Devi relishes his beauty, Saraswati Devi also relishes beauty, right? So these two deities or goddesses, Lakshmi and Saraswati, they are the goddesses of wealth and education. So from the Lord comes beauty and wealth, and from the Lord also comes education. Even Saraswati, the goddess of education, goddess of learning, goddess of language, she is also an energy of the Lord. And the greatest pleasure of Saraswati is Krishna, is Jagannathji. Means the greatest object of all learning is the Lord. You may learn so many things. You may learn how to use ChatGPT. You may learn how to use smartphones. You may learn how to use technology. You may learn so many things in this world: mathematics, science, physics, chemistry, mathematics. But the greatest learning or the greatest object of learning is Krishna. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedanta krit veda videva chaham. The purpose of all Vedas is to know Krishna, to serve Krishna. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo. I am to be known by studying all the Vedas. Vedanta krit, I am the compiler of Vedas. Veda videva chaham, I am the knower of Vedas also. Can we increase the volume a bit? I am stretching my voice because of... Next. Oh, we didn't complete the last line. Third line. Surendra radhya shruti gana sikha gita charito. Surendra aradhya. Lord Jagannath is worshipable even for Surendra, Indra, the king of all the devatas. Surendra aradhya. Surendra aradhya. Shruti gana sikha gita charito. Shruti gana means, Shrutis means scriptures. There are different types of scriptures. Shrutis, Puranas, Shruti, Smriti, Puranadi, Shruti, Smriti, Purana. So all these scriptures also are eager to glorify Jagannathji. They extol the glories of Jagannathji. So Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatumi. Let's recite this once again. Kripa paravarasa jala jalada shredi Rama Vani Rama Spura Surendra Radha Sutiga Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami. Fifth. Ratharudho gachan pati milita bhudeva patalai. Ratharudho gachan pati milita bhudeva patalai. Ratharudho gachan pati milita bhudeva patalai. स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपकर्ण्य सदया स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपकर्ण्य सदया दया सिंधुर्बंधु सकल जगतां सिंधु सुतया दया सिंधुर्बंधु सकल जगतां सिंधु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी रथारूढ़ो गच्छन् पतिमीलिता भूदेव पटलै भूदेवा भू means earth. Deva means gods. Bhudeva means gods on earth. Who are they? Brahmanas. Brahmanas are considered gods on earth. Ratharudho Gachanpati. Ratha Arudha means Jagannath ji climbs on his chariot. He mounts on his chariot. Ratha Arudho Gachan. He is wandering in the streets of Jagannath Puri. रथारूढ़ो गच्छन् पतिमीलिता भूदेव पटलैः. As Jagannath ji is very royally traveling on the streets of Jagannath Puri Dham on his wonderful magnificent chariot, on both sides there are Brahmanas standing there, groups of Brahmanas standing there. And what are they doing? What are these Brahmanas doing? They are stuti, they are praising the Lord, they are offering praise to the Lord. स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपकर्ण्य सदया. Stuti Pradurбhavam, with deep emotion, with loving devotional emotion, these groups of Brahmanas, they're offering praises, they're offering prayers to the Lord. Pratipadam Upakarnya Sadaya. Pratipadam, at every step, Jagannath is hearing his own glories, his own praises, done by so many devotees, so many Brahmanas, and the Lord is blessing them with his loving glances. Pratipadam Upakarnya Sadaya. Sadaya means his glances are accompanied by abundant grace, pure grace and mercy. Next line. Daya Sindhur Bandhu Sakala Jagatam Sindhu Sutaya. Daya Sindhur. The Lord is an ocean of daya, compassion. Sindhu means ocean. The Lord is an ocean of compassion. And Sakala Jagatam Sindhu Sutaya. Now the Lord is Daya Sindhu and his consort is Sindhu Suta. Sindhu means ocean. Suta means daughter. Who is the daughter of ocean? Tell me. Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi is the daughter of ocean. She is called Sindhu Suta or Sagara Kanya or Sindhu Kanya. He Gopalaka, he Kripa Jalanidhe, he Sindhu Kanya Pate, he Kamsantaka, he Gajendra Karuna, Parina, he Madhava, he Ramanuja, he Jagatraya Guru, he Pundarika Kshamam, he Gopi Jananatha Palaya Param, Janami Natvam Vinam. He Gopalaka, he Kripa Jalanidhe, he Sindhu Kanya Pate. So Sindhu Kanya, Sindhu Sutta means Lakshmi Devi. So the Lord is a notion of compassion and is accompanied by Lakshmi Devi, who is the daughter of an ocean. Hey Sindhu Kanya. And may that Lord Jagannath ji be the object of my vision along with his beloved consort Lakshmi Devi. Clear? Next shloka. Sixth. Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadalotfulla Nayano. Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadalotfulla Nayano. निवासी नीलाद्रि निहित चरणोऽनन्त शिरसि परब्रह्म पीडा कुवलयदलोत्फुल्ल नयनो sorry, I forgot the next line. Nivasi Niladro Nihita Charanonanta Sirasi. Nivasi Niladro Nihita Charanonanta Sirasi. Rasananda Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Suto. Rasananda Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Sukho. Rasananda Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Sukho. Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. Jagannathaswami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. So in this shloka he says, Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadalotfulla Nayano. Para Brahma means the best of all the devatas, that is Brahma. Para Brahma Apida means this crown. So Jagannath sits on the crown of our Brahma. In other words, Lord Brahma is also a humble servant at the lotus feet of Jagannath ji. Clear? Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadalotfulla Nayano. Kuvala Dalaya Utfulla Nayano. So the Lord's Nayana, the Lord's eyes are like freshly blossomed flowers. Utfulla Nayano. So that lotus-eyed Lord is like the crown of Brahma. Or Brahma worships the Lord so much that he keeps Jagannath on his head. Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadalotfulla Nayano. Then Stuti Nivasi Niladro Nihita Charanonanta Sirasi. Nivasi Niladro. He stays in Niladri. Niladri is that Nilachal mountain. Nivasi Niladro Nihita Charano Ananta Sirasi. Now Lord's feet are not only there on Brahma's head, they are there on Ananta's head also. There is Ananta Sesha, right? He has hundreds and thousands of hoods. Now you may say, the hoods are above Lord. Now why this Shankaracharya says that the Lord is above the hoods? What did he say? Ananta Sirasi, right? He says, Nivasi Niladro Nihita Charana Ananta Sirasi. Nihita means certainly, pakka, definitely. Where are his feet? Ananta Sirasi, on the top, on the heads of Ananta. But the Lord is below the hoods of Ananta. But the Lord can also stay above the hoods of Ananta also. So Ananta is known to give shade to the Lord. When Vasudeva is carrying little baby Krishna in his hands, the Lord is there. The Ananta Sesh is there, holding an umbrella above the Lord, above Vasudeva also, so that the Lord is not wet by the little drizzles of monsoon rain in that night, midnight. However, the Lord sits on the heads of Ananta also. Or in other words, Ananta Sesha holds the lotus feet of the Lord on his hoods. Right? The Lord is there on the crown of Brahma. The Lord is there on the hoods of Ananta. Next last line. Rasanando Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Sukho. Rasanando. The Lord takes Ananda in Rasa. Rasa means mellows. A wonderful relationship between the Lord and his devotees. Rasananda, the Lord always enjoys this wonderful exchanges with his devotees, especially with Srimati Radharani. Rasanando Radha Sarasa Vapur Alingana Sukho. Sukha means happiness, Alingana means embrace. So Lord Jagannath ji enjoys great pleasure in experiencing rasa and loving exchanges with Srimati Radharani, right, while embracing or doing many other pastimes. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatumi. Next line. Shall we recite this once again? Para Brahma Pida Kuvala Yadanotfulla Nayano Nivasi Nila Prodhita Charanonanta Rasananda Radha Sarasa Vapura Lingana Sukho Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavarume. Seventh shloka. Navai Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam Navai Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam Navayache Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam Navayache Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam Nayache Ham Ramyam Sakala Janakamyam Varavadhu Nayache Ham Ramyam Sakala Janakamyam Varavadhu Sada Kale Kale Pramatha Patina Gita Charito 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 Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. Finally, in the last couple of shlokas, he is expressing some desires. What is that? Navayache Rajyam. I don't want Rajyam. I don't want a great kingdom. Navayache Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam. Kanaka means gold. Madikya means special gems and jewels. Vibhavam means great opulence. I don't want a kingdom. I don't want gold. I don't want Manikyam. I don't want Vibhavam. Nothing. It's like na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim and all that. Navayache Rajyam na Jaganaka Madikya Vibhavam Nayache Ham Ramyam Sakala Janakamyam Varavadhum. Varavadhu means a beautiful bride. I don't want to enjoy with the opposite gender. I don't want to marry a very beautiful bride, which is Sakala Janakamyam. All men keep desiring. And you can apply it to women also. Right? So, women may aspire to marry a very beautiful, handsome, capable, strong husband. And men may aspire to marry a very beautiful, very virtuous woman. But here he says, I don't want that. Navayache Rajyam Kanakaman Navayache Rajyam Nachakanaka Madikya Vibhavam Nayache Ham Ramyam Sakala Janakamyam Varavadhum. This is Sakala Janakamyam. Good wealth, association with the opposite gender, and having wealth and education and influence and power and prestige and fame in this world is the common aspiration of everybody, right? But I don't want any of them. Then he says, what do you want then? Sada kale kale pramathapati nagita charito. Sada kale kale pramathapatina. Who is Pramathapati? Huh? Pramathapati. Shiva. He is a master of all Pramathaganas. Pramathapatina Gita Charito. Even Lord Shiva also glorifies your charitra, your topics, your pastimes so well. So, oh Lord, I don't want any of these benedictions. All I want is, I want to see you. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. May you be the object of my vision always, forever. I don't want anything else. This is the prayer of our Shankaracharya. Last shloka. Haratvam samsaram drutataram vasaram surapate. Haratvam samsaram drutataram surapate. Haratvam papanam vitatim aparam yadavapate. Haratvam papanam vitatim aparam yadavapate. Aho dilena the nihita charano nishchitamidam. Aho dilena the nihita charano nishchitamidam. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. Haratvam samsaram drutataram asaram surapate. Haratvam samsaram. O Lord, you destroy samsara. You steal samsara. Hara basically means to steal. Haratvam samsaram. Samsara is the cycle of birth and death. We are caught up in this samsara sagara. Oh Lord, you will steal away our samsara. Or in other words, you will relieve us from this ocean of material existence. Haratvam samsaram drutataram asaram surapate. This samsaram is asaram. This samsara sagara, this ocean of material existence is asaram. There is no essence in it. Useless. There is no real, substantial, consistent happiness in this world. This is dukkhalaya shashvatam. Oh Surapate, oh master of all the devatas, oh devata, god of all gods, please remove this samsara. You have the ability to remove samsara. Padashritanam cha samasta chauram. Shri Radhikaya Hridayasya Choram Navambudashyamala Kanti Choram Padashritanam cha samasta choram Chauragraganyam Purusham Namami. The Lord is Chauragraganyam. He is the best of all thieves. The foremost of all thieves is the Lord. So he can steal our samsara also. So he is requesting that. Next. Haratvam papanam vitatim aparam yadavapate. Haratvam samsaram. Steal the material existence. Haratvam papanam. Steal our sinful reactions also. Bilwamagal Thakur also said the same thing. Vraja prasiddham navanita chauram Gopangananam chadukula choram Aneka janmarjita papa choram Chauragraganyam purusham namami. Aneka janma arjita papa choram. We have been earning so much of sinful reactions from so many janmas. Aneka janma means unlimited lifetimes. Papa arjita. We have acquired so much of papa. Chauram, the Lord will steal them. Are you okay if the Lord steals your sinful reactions? Anyone wants to retain them? Very carefully in your lockers. You really want to steal? You want the Lord really to steal your sinful reactions? Then you be ready for the next verse also. In the next verse, which we just recited, what did he say? Padashritanam cha samasta chauram. Samasta means everything. When he comes to steal in your house, he will not steal only sinful reactions, by the way. He can steal your pious credits also. Chalega? He will steal your wealth also. He will steal butter, he will steal wealth, he will steal your sins, he will steal your piety, he will steal your position, power, influence, followers. He will steal your followers also. You may have 1 million followers on Instagram, Krishna will make them 0 in 1 minute. He will hack your account. Are you okay with it? People are more attached to followers than other things. What to do? But Krishna can steal anything. So he says, Haratvam papanam. Haratvam papanam vitatima param yadavapate. I have unlimited sinful reactions. You steal all of them. You have the capacity to remove all of them. Oh Yadavapati, please steal them. Aho dinena the nihita charano nishchitamidan. See, for the Lord to come and steal in your home, you should give him an invitation. Generally, thieves thieves come without invitation. You don't have to invite thieves, but he is a special thief. If you want him to come and steal in your homes, you have to give an invitation. Therefore, he says in the third line, Aho dinenathe, O dinanatha, nihita charano nishchitamidam. I am just holding on to your lotus feet with great zeal, with great enthusiasm, with great determination. Let me hold on to your lotus feet so that you can steal all my sinful reactions. You can steal my samsara. If you hold on to his feet, when you hold on to a thief, he cannot steal anything. But this thief, Krishna, he will steal everything only when you hold on to his feet, onto his feet. Right? So, Jagannathastakam nayana pathagami bhavatu me. So, this is the meaning of this shloka. So, in this beautiful song, there is wonderful glorification of Krishna's form, Krishna's activities, Jagannathji's mercy, and also what should be the mood of approaching Jagannathji, what are we supposed to do to attain his mercy, all that is there in this song. So this is a small description. Thank you very much. Sorry for my poor energy levels. I am still jet lag and little exhaustion. I didn't come out of it. But thank you for tolerating me. I'll conclude here. Shri Jagannathastakam ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maiya ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. What's the time now? Any questions, comments?
Thanks, Prabhu, for a wonderful class.
Oh, you don't need a mic. I wish I had a voice like yours.
My question is around what should be the mood, especially when you are praying the first two verses, where Jagannath is already in separation of Vrindavan and Srimati Radharani and Gopis, and then actually we are reminding him that separation. So, what should be the mood that our prayers, the first two prayers, will actually give him some solace, or actually is going to instigate, like this whole separation further, just trying to bring that.
We are glorifying Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan in the first two prayers. We are also acknowledging that Krishna and Jagannath are non-different. That same Lord who performed wonderful pastimes on the bank of Yamuna manifested as Jagannathji in this Puri Dham also. That's our first understanding. And as far as assisting the Lord in his mode of separation is concerned, exalted devotees will do that. Right? So, in Jagannath Puri Dham itself, we have two exalted devotees, Ramananda Rai and Swarupa Damodar Goswami. They both assisted Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to experience the mood of Srimati Radharani and feel separation from Krishna. If another exalted devotee wanted to assist Jagannath ji in experiencing separation from Radharani, they are welcome. So some devotees have the capacity to offer these prayers in that mode. But for a general sadhaka bhakta, this is like remembering that the Jagannath and Krishna are non-different. Hare Krishna. Any other responses?
What is the reason for Adi Shankara to write this statement?
He is Shiva. Although apparently he came to teach quote unquote Mayavad, in the heart of his hearts is Lord Shiva himself. Therefore he glorifies. Not only Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Modamate. He glorified Govinda, he acknowledged the personal form of Govinda, he is glorifying Jagannath ji also. At heart he is a Vaishnava. Yes, sir. Okay.
Definitely energy levels were not low, they were very high. Amanda, you said that we have to invite Jagannath so that
He can steal.
Yes.
Okay.
So how do I invite?
He invited our Prabhu, Krishna Bihari Prabhu. The greatest way of inviting the Lord into our lives and into our hearts is by hearing Krishna Katha. Pravishtah karnarandhrena svanam bhavasaroruham dhunoti shamalam Krishna salilasya charat. Pravishtah karnarandhrena. When we allow Srimad Bhagavatam sound vibration to enter our ear holes, through that sound vibration, Lord Krishna enters into our ear holes. And through this door of this ear, he enters into the room of our hearts and stays there only. And you don't allow him to go out once you invite. Close your ears. Close your ears from hearing any gossip, any mundane materialistic subjects. Right? Not closing our ears for Krishna Katha. When you open your ears to hear Krishna Katha, you are inviting Krishna. When you open the same ears to allow some materialistic sound vibrations and gossip and Vaishnava Nimda and some mundane subject matters, Krishna feels uncomfortable there. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
Obviously, the question was already sort of was asked, but because impersonalists, they mainly for especially Mayavadis, they follow the Mayavad philosophy given by Shankaracharya, Srimad Shankaracharya, but these are clearly he's glorifying the Lord and at the same time saying, because their conception is everything is one and everything, but here Lord Shiva and all they all
Rama Shambhu Brahma Varapati Ganesha Chita Pado.
which is clearly stated here, and yet they just choose to ignore this.
Yes. Everybody has their independence. And his prominent teachings are in this line, in that line. And Vaishnavas accept this. And those people will accept that. Right. They take these things as figurative and they take that seriously. And Vaishnavas take this seriously and they say, bye. Let's stay away from it. So in a supermarket, there are different items. There may be some quality products and there are some other products. Sometimes other products are more in demand or people prefer them. Cool drinks, they prefer them. You give lemon juice. Simple organic lemon juice you give with low sugar, but they don't take it. We want that so and so cold drink and spoil our health. What to do?
One more problem. So we obviously understand Lord. I know this. Understand the Lord and Lord Baladev. Baladev Tattva. Can you just elaborate a little bit on Subhadra Tattva? Like, just a little bit more. On
She is the sister of the Supreme Lord Krishna, and she is definitely the spiritual energy of the Lord. As far as activities are concerned within Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna personally arranged for her marriage with Arjuna, and she served Arjuna when he came in disguise to Dwaraka. These are some pastimes that we know.
In the spiritual world, like how do we understand, like obviously Baladev, so how do we?
I don't know. We haven't read much.
That's one question comes to mind.
You can explore and tell me also. Within my limited Shastric study, I didn't find much information. Thank you. Any other question, comment?
My question was for like obviously I'm a student myself, and for sometimes we have Jagannath in our house as well. Sometimes I find that over a long period of time, when I have exams or a series of tests, I'm not able to, I guess, associate myself with our Jagannath properly enough. Like we obviously do aarti, but like it's also my duty to attend to school and to exams. So how do I please the Lord in that sense, where I'm able to balance my duty and also like balance?
In the heart of Hare Krishna, in the heart of your hearts, be convinced that you are going to school studying for Jagannath Ji. You are getting your degree, making a career, getting a job, getting salary only to please Him, only to serve Him. So when we see our apparent material duties, duties of bodily preservation, duties in our mainstream society also as part of our bhakti, we are not separated from the Lord. The difference between a materialistic person going to school or doing a job and a devotee going to school or doing a job is that devotees do everything they do for Krishna. Yat karosh yat ashnashi yat juhosh yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. They do it as an offering to Krishna. Duryodhan fought in the same Kurukshetra battle as Arjuna fought. But Arjuna was fighting for Krishna and Duryodhan is fighting for his sense gratification. Similarly, you study for Krishna, for Jagannath Ji. See, for you to serve the Lord, you need a body, right? Without your body properly functioning, you won't be able to glorify the Lord, you can't serve the Lord, you can't serve Jagannath. So you have to maintain the body. A part of bodily maintenance is you study and earn money. So, okay, I will not go to school, I will not go to university, I will not go to job, I will sit and chant Hare Krishna. So you won't be able to survive, right? How long? How long will you survive like that? Under a tree, chanting Hare Krishna. We are not yogis. This is 2026. If you can do that, that's best. If you can go in some secluded forest and do some meditation and go into Samadhi and go back to Godhead from there, that's fine. If that is not practical for you, just respect the ways in this material, in which the material world is functioning and do the needful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
This is Gauranga Darshan Prabhu ki.
Jai.